First Doja Cat, now Coi Leray. I'm beginning to be conflicted on the belief that most female rappers out here has actually what it takes to succeed in terms of grinding. But we're going to talk about this and more on Live from the Underground. What up, YouTube? Topaz Yates back with another episode of Live from the Underground, man, where we delve into particular topics every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, like today, and maybe Fridays, not sure, depending on what's going down, you dig? But today's particular topic we're going to talk about is the artist's struggle. Well, this isn't something that's completely new. You feel me? Like Doja Cat not long ago seemed to have gone through this same issue where she was saying that she was tired, but she was tired more in the grand scheme of I've been performing nonstop every single day. Anybody who said they need me on their album to help promote them or I'll do this show or something like that, I just said yes because I was down for it. I wanted to get the grind on. I wanted to see the money, but when the time comes around for me to do it, I just did like 4 shows the other day. It's wearing on my body. I'm so tired about this. Like, yeah, that's the thing about this game, dude. It's nonstop. It doesn't stop. You got to grind until the end. You feel me? It takes a certain caliber of mindset. And I'm not saying like only men have this mindset, because when you look at somebody like Nicki Minaj, you ain't never heard her complaining. You see how hard she went, how hard she goes constantly. Like, it hasn't been recently because of the pregnancy and the kids and all of that stuff. But when she was coming up, she was on everybody's mixtapes. She was doing all of the performances. She was constantly making new balls. She was writing for other people. She was doing so much. Now, given what Coi Leray is talking about here is her frustrations with her record label is something different. And Nicki Minaj clearly was pushed really well through Young Money, Cash Money. And she put in the work necessary to do everything that they needed her to push that project out there. Like, there is a difference. I'm not taking that away from this, but the grind and the mentality to do this is all the same. If you're not willing to grind nonstop every day, or if you're not willing to grind harder than I'm willing to grind, and I'm nowhere near the popularity that you are, like I'm doing stuff constantly, every day, multiple shows, every day, stuff that people don't see every day. If you're not willing to outgrind me and I'm not on in the game, then that's a telltale sign for individuals that maybe this pursuit you're not really all that built for. And honestly, I like Coi Leray, dude. I don't like her father at all. I don't like a lot of things that's surrounding her. But her as an individual, even though she's not very talented in terms of musicianship, she puts in effort, man. Like, did you guys see the choreograph that she had where they choreographed a full fight on stage where she's doing like some kung fu, like trying to do some spin kicks and stuff like that, man. But all of social media, they wanted to clown her because of her outfit, and like her jacket seemed to be bigger than what she is. You feel me? And they try to draw comparisons to cartoon characters because you know the internet is petty, vindictive. They ain't nothing. Which, I mean, it was funny now. I'm not going to deny there was some hilarity in these images that was posted up. But yet, Coi Leray has been putting forth the work, man. Now, her style of music may not be the style of music that people like. Like, it's more of Doja Cat, Moo, I'm a Cow, Doja Cat. That's kind of the direction in which Coi Leray is kind of going for, and that's why nobody really rocks with it all like that. Maybe she's not even trying to go for that, but that's where she's ultimately landing. Like, comes off more of a meme rapper to a degree, if that's what people want to label it as. And I don't see anything wrong with crafting music that can go viral on TikTok. TikTok is where all of the people are like, that's where a lot of the newer artists are beginning to build their buzzes, beginning to build their fan bases, getting their notoriety because everybody wants to do their dances and everything that's happening on TikTok. Now, it's just like when back in the day, before the internet even was popping in terms of hip hop, like Soulja Boy, I'm not a big fan of. You feel me? Never been a fan of it. His music has been terrible, still is terrible, is what it is. But yet, when people were defining him as a ringtone rapper, where all he would do is record ringtones, put it out there for sale for $1 each. This provided the foundation for the change that the music industry needed in order for artists to actually have an ability to build their own worldwide, to actually be more popular, to actually take away some of the control from the record label so that independence can actually be independence and actually get some kind of living from it. You feel me? That was the beginning of this. That was really like, as much as people want to take away from the fact that it was bubblegum rap, but the commercial industry does bubblegum rap as well. It's always been bubblegum rap. Like, go from generation to generation to generation. Bubba Sparks was somewhat bubblegum rap for country rappers. Go back to Vanilla Ice, bubblegum rap. Like, you've got it from generation to generation to generation. Coi Leray is no different, but there's a place for her. So all the clowning and everybody want to crap on her and all that stuff, that's messed up because she does put in the work ethic. She may not have the super talent, but she has a place in this music industry where she can find her own success, and she should not be denied because the fact that people don't want to believe in the type of music that she's doing. I'm not a fan, but I will respect the fact that you can find your own place and find your own success with that. You dig? But let's go ahead and look at this, because she, as you see on the thumbnail, she posted something on IG. I'm gonna have to read it for you because I put some stuff over top of it. But what she said here specifically is, "I'm tired of thinking for everybody. I'm tired of people taking the credit for my ideas. Tired of being manipulated. Tired of fighting for my life. Tired of people's opinions. Tired of people holding things against me. I'm tired of people looking for sympathy when they just don't get the job done, so they find reasons to make you feel bad. Sad for real, this industry is sad for real. Tired. I'm just tired. This life is draining. I'm so hungry and motivated. Any label would love to have an artist like me. Sad, man. Sad. It's really a mental sacrifice." And I feel that. I mean, not all of it. There's elements of that I'm like, okay, I understand you a girl and all that, but if you want to do this for real, you're gonna have to man up. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss, baby. Like, this is where, like, women want to be. Women always love to claim that I want things to be equal for us. I want to be equal on my own regard. I want to stand alone. I want to do my own thing. I want to be successful. Well, this is what it takes. If you want a fair, level playing field, then you got to understand that there are guys like me who haven't made it, who haven't really built the audience that you've built, but that goes like 10 times harder than you, that never really complained. Like, people see the work that I put in all the time, every day, all the time. You feel me? So when you begin to talk about how tired you are, I'm tired too. But I enjoy my tired. You feel me? The more tired I get, that means like, yo, I did a good day's work. Like, having the 2 reviews that I've done this week, on top of all of the live streams that I've done this week, on top of the gaming that I've been doing for Street Fighter, the training so that I can be a dominant force in Street Fighter this week, all the research and things that you people don't see that goes in behind the scenes from being prepared to do a half an hour stream on a regular, being prepared to do 2 hours plus in Street Fighter. Like, you don't even see the training that I do in Street Fighter so that I can hop online and stuff. You don't see the work that I do that I actually get paid for. Reasons why I don't do weekend shows like that no more is because I'm out and about. I'm like putting in the work. Like, you don't see a lot of the things that I do, to the point that I sleep where I can sleep, bro, but it's not like I'm getting a lot of sleep. Like, I do a ton of work. So yes, I feel the struggle that you're going through. I understand that you're tired. I feel that. Life is draining. Oh, I'm right there with you. But if you were hungry and motivated, like you say you are, then you wouldn't be complaining like this. This comes off as somebody who wants it all to end. You feel me? You want the grind to stop now so that you can go ahead and just eat and just chill out and relax at the crib. No, you're never going to reach that point where you can just chill out and relax and not have to put in the grind and not have to think of the next move to update where you're going. Do the next thing, have the next plan, work on your artwork, work on some new songs, work on a whole bunch of stuff. You're never, ever going to get to that point. If you do get to that point, it's more because you chose to take a hiatus. And when you do that, there's no guarantee that you're going to come back. There's been plenty of rappers that were once hot, that was really doing what they needed to do, but then they're like, yo, my mental health is at risk here. I need to step away. Bruh, like, ain't nobody holding your spot. Oh, if you leave the spot open, somebody who's hungry at that moment is going to take that. This is a competition as much as you don't want it to be. Hip hop, there's only but so many lanes out there that major record labels are going to give away to rappers. There's only but a handful of people that's going to fit into that slot. And I'm not saying that should be the goal and destination for everybody out there, you dig? I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. That is the goal and destination for a lot of rappers out there. And you are a privileged individual that you actually are you're in the mix. You're not getting the push. You're not getting everything that you need to be over the top. But you're taking what you can get off of there and you're building something. As long as you continue to build for the next great tomorrow, for the next play, for the next thing, eventually something will pop for you because you're around it. But the more you were tired, the more you don't want to put in this work, the more you're not focused in on everything. You feel me? That means you're just going to fall off, man. And I would hate to see that with Coi Leray. What up, Charles Lanny? What's good with you? Every day, all the time, for years. Facts. That's what this is. See, a few spots, as Charles Lanny also says, a few spots look like they're opening up at the top with these tragedies. Yeah, that's possible. Like all these, like, it's sad, like these shootings, like with Young Dolph and all that, even though Young Dolph was more independent than anything, but he was with Asylum, I think, at the time. So Asylum will have a new open slot, which sucks, because Young Dolph should definitely be still living and taking advantage of that. But in the grand scheme of competition and business, how could Asylum just sit there with this empty slot and not give it to somebody else? It's business at the end of the day. And if you are not prepared to go into this like, man, is business all the way, man. I don't care what's happening around me. I don't care who's struggling. I don't care what's happening with anybody out there. I need to get mine. I need to be focused. Every day I need to wake up and know what I'm going to do. And it got to be something that's building towards something else. You feel me? Like Coi Leray needs to be waking up every day. Like, okay, today I got to write some rhymes so I can improve. If not that, I need to work on my new dance choreography. If not that, I need to finish these songs that I got in the studio. If not that, I need to go ahead, find me some new talent that's around that I can actually build a new sound with. Somebody that can actually do some production for me. I gotta recruit some talent, be around some people, actually go out there and get my energy back. If not that, you need to be doing some shows. You need to be negotiating your deals. You need to be learning how to negotiate, learning the business. You need to be doing more and more and more. It gets to the point that your whole day is going to be packed full of stuff that you need to be doing. And if you don't do it, then your whole career is going to fall off. But as I was saying, like, back to her statement that she put out there, man, I feel her that she's tired. We all be tired too. So that's no excuse. You need to get up and get it, baby. Like, if you're going to have a mental breakdown, then yes, that's when you have to step away. That's when you can't just let it rock no more. You feel me? Like, nothing is more important than your health, your mental health, everything about you continuously trying to be better. That's the most important thing that you can offer to the world. As long as you're okay, you good. But if you step away, there's no chance, there's no guarantee that you'll be back. Like, know the risks. Just know for real, you better be serious about it. It better not be laziness. It better not be because you just don't want to do this. If you gotta step away because you're about to do harm to yourself, do bodily harm to yourself because this is just not working out the way you want it to work out. That's the only reason why you need to be stepping away. Outside of that, you need to be going in. But then other things that she's saying, like she's tired of thinking for everybody. No, that's the cost of being the boss. Like, no one's going to promote you like you need to promote yourself. The vision that you have for yourself, whether it's realistic or not, you can make it into being realistic because everybody's going to have to take from your cues. The fact that you have to think for everybody, that's the best thing for you because you as an artist, I mean, like I said, there are some prototypical artists like Doja Cat that kind of started with what you was trying to do. Like that people can kind of follow the blueprint, but none of these people are going to see your career the way that you see your career. So therefore, you need to be interrupting these people on what their vision is for you and tell them, no, that's not how I'm going to do. I'm not going to wear this, what was people saying? It was the bored ape jacket that she was rocking. No, I'm not going to rock this bored ape jacket. No, I'm not going to just keep on rolling out with my titties out. I'm not going to do all of this. I need to do this and this and this for my image. And I'm going to do it my way. If everybody is looking for you for your ideas and stuff, that's how you play it. You take full control of your entire identity and stop waiting around for these other people. You're tired of being manipulated. That's something that you got. That's, again, what I'm saying. Like, when people asking for your stuff, asking for your ideas, that's your doorway to stop being manipulated by these people. You're tired of other people's opinions. Other people's opinions come with the game. That's Twitter. That comes with life. That's Twitter, IG, when you're a personality of all of the, millions of subscribers she got, if not hundreds of, I don't know how many subscribers she got, but she probably got a lot. But the more you got, the more you're being talked about, the more people are going to give you the opinions of you, and you gotta let that get brushed right off of your shoulders. That's just how the game is played. As I see more comments is coming in. Charles Lanny is saying, nothing great being dropped recently. Kanye is off the map. Drake and Travis Scott got issues. The Baby got issues. Cardi got issues. Megan and Tory is still struggling. Snoop and Ice Cube E40 only went for 8. Yeah. But that was to be expected, though. I mean, they are old school legends, but there's a reason why the old school legends. You feel me? Like, beginning to see the same things that you see KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. Like, it ain't like KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane stopped making music. You feel me? Like, there comes a point where people, your notoriety in the commercial industry is gone, and everybody tends to follow what's going on in the industry instead of following the actual artists. Like, the handful of artists that is you got rocking with you is really where that's really what you need to maintain. You feel me? That's really what you need to maintain. Got millions of views after they only had 8 million views after a month on a combined effort. Oof. Beyonce is fading. Taylor Swift ain't getting the views. Like, there are definitely spots opening up at the top. If you sign, you are part of the team. If you want to be in total control of your energy, then you simply have to be independent. Facts. If you want the big bucks, okay, then go the record route. But if you have the potential and ideas and you just want to make a living, be independent. These are facts. D. Mitchell, what's happening? Been watching your content for years. You always had great content, I guess. I wonder why people not messing with you. Well, D. Mitchell, when you don't kiss ass, when not every video that you dropping, oh, this is the greatest album to come out this year, this is the greatest song, oh, you guys got to do that, then you fake the energy all the time, then you tend to make more enemies than you make people that want to subscribe to you. You feel me? Now, there comes a point where certain people can overcome that, like, say, Charlamagne the God, who got more hatred than actual fans, or like Joe Budden. These people got more hatred than actual fans, but yet it comes together as an entire audience, you dig? But yet it takes a certain amount of promotion to get to that point where it all spins together. Like, I got millions of views, my G. But the problem is people watch my joints, they get mad at me because of whatever I'm saying, and then they don't watch anything else from me until the next really big video comes out. And they're like, oh, I remember seeing you from back in the day. You always been a hater. They don't focus on me. But they'll come back and remember me, though, even though millions of people seen me. It is what it is. But I'm still figuring it out. I'm still moving forward. You feel me? It's all going to come together. It's just taking time. Charles Laney says, some people just do the work, but they aren't focused on the marketing. And that's facts. Like, see, that's the thing, man. It's what I was taught at a young age. Like, yo, it's the music business. It's not music. Like, people just want to go to the booth, record, go ahead, have fun, go ahead, do your show. That's what's up. Like, that's only like 30% of this game in terms of marketing, promotions, packaging, artwork, like coming up with choreography, creativity, actually dealing with the street teams, knowing your street team by name if you got one, actually communicating directly with your audience, fan base, actually reading the books, actually understanding what are mechanical royalties, like things that I try to teach y'all with, man. Like when I tell you what an NFT is and how hip hop and as an industry, or music as an industry, is using it to overthrow the record labels and stuff. Like, this type of information is necessary. That if you're going to be solo independent and do your own thing, all stuff that you need to be up on, stuff that you need to be doing. D Mitchell asks, do I listen to King Los? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I listen to King Los. I was always one of the biggest I pushed King Los from the beginning, fam. Like, from his early mixtapes from way back when. But King Los actually been hearing about me too. King Los have commented on my videos. Well, he's seen my videos. And he commented on one because the one video that I tell him he could do some work on, that he can be better with, because his music wasn't going the way that his actual mixtapes and albums and stuff have gone down. You dig? But the one time that I do that, oh, he gives me a scathing message being mad at me. And I'm like, bruh, what about these other 30 plus videos, probably somewhere around there, that I did helping promote this man from when he was nothing? And I mean, I'm not taking no credit for his notoriety or nothing like that. Like, he did it all himself, but I tried to help. I've always given positive critiques. I've always given positive reviews. I've given him a lot of positive notoriety throughout our underground community. But yet, I don't get no love from none of that, though. The only time you want to comment and say anything to me is when I tell you something that you need to work on. That's how I know King Los. Charles Laney says, marketing is a whole different subject from creating content. Yes. Like, you got to have the perfect visuals. You got to know what people are expecting from you. And then you provide that visually, provide that in the right places, understand where your audience is, where they consume information, or people who are most open to what you do. Understand where they are, whether it's online websites, whether it's like the blog sites, or don't matter where it's at, whether it's in real life, on social media, regardless. You identify where they are at. And then you got to show them you in a means that they will like. And that is much different than just going in the booth creating your music that you feel you like. You understand? Like, if you aren't prepared for that grind, then you're never gonna be able to do this yourself. You're better off going ahead and signing the rape deal, the 360 rape deal, and just go ahead and let them take everything off of you, but yet try to play it the best way that you can. Chris Laney continues, it also takes a lot of networking these days, and some people just don't want too many chefs in the kitchen. They want to do their own thing without anyone telling them how to do it. And by the way, I've been here a while. I bought all of your $5 video series you had way back in the day about the industry. Ah, man. Much love, Charles, man. Much love. D Mitchell, who is your favorite rapper? It's hard to say. Like, there's so many. There's so many dope rappers that's out there, man. You got to do it on tier list. Like, my favorite up-and-coming rapper that should be taking the game on by storm, that should be like the #1 rapper if his album is as good as I hope it will be, Freddie Gibbs. My favorite rapper of the people that everybody recognize right now as the top rappers and all that, J. Cole. My favorite underground rapper that nobody really knows much about, man. That fluctuates so much all the time. I would have to go through so many. How's about new rapper who is just now getting signed to a label that hasn't gotten the promotion yet, but should be next? Jay Grams. Like, I can go through artists after artists after artists after artists after artists. There's a lot of rappers out here, man, that are doing the thing. It's so hard to just say one favorite rapper. But overall, man, see, as my time has run up, because I gotta get back to work. I gotta prepare for these reviews. I don't know exactly how I'm going to make a review for tonight. So I gotta take my time and try to figure that out. I got like 50 minutes to try to figure that out before everything drop. So appreciate everybody coming through, man. I'ma just sum it up like this, man. If you want to be in this commercial industry, being tired is not an excuse for you to deal with, to comprehend your struggle. You feel me? Like, everybody's tired, but yet you gonna have to get up, you gonna have to grind if you want it. If you take time off, then there's no guarantee that you'll ever be back to this point. We've seen it way too many times with a lot of really good artists that deserve to be on top, but yet when they got there, I'm so tired, I need to take a year off and then I'll be back. And when they come back, nobody even cares about them no more, because the game moves on. Maybe the music changed. I don't know. Charles Laney says, you like T Grizzly or Sada Baby? Yeah, they alright. Baby King is Kendrick Lamar. He's more known for being Kendrick's little cousin than being himself right now. So all of them, they alright. I need to see more. I'm not taking away from the fact that they're talented to a degree, that they can do something, but I need to see more from those individuals. But here's the thing, man. It's every day, all day. You need to be doing something at one particular time that's showing forward progression to you and your success to the music industry. Like, in my personal life, dude, every day, every moment, I'm doing something specific. And that specific thing is leading towards something more. You feel me? Like, whether I'm researching the new music that's coming out, whether I'm listening to all the underground music that nobody even cares about, whether I'm putting together videos for the daily content, whether I'm studying the news, understanding what's going on so I can have a particular topic that I can talk about for a half an hour plus on the daily. Charles Laney says, how much for a song review? Man, my reviews have gone up for some time, fam. Like, these days for like full projects, I be charging like $60. But I don't, as far as just a song, I don't know. Hit me on Twitter. But overall, man, like, the amount of time and effort it takes for me just to maintain and try to build this channel that is over 2 million in views. And I mean, it's just the subscribers. People dislike me enough to not subscribe, but they watch my stuff. It is what it is. But it is what it is, like I said, man. Thank you for everybody who tuned in, man. Follow me, Topaz Yates. Well, it's either Topaz Yates or Download Paz on Twitter. Like, that's where a lot of information. Twitter is the spot to be. You feel me? But hit a subscribe for those of you who watching the playback, man. If you just watched this all the way through, made it to this end, go ahead, subscribe to me, bro. Hit a thumbs up, man. Go ahead, leave a comment. I try to respond to as many comments as I can, but like, I used to respond to every comment back in the day, but it's so much. Just like how in the Coi Leray comment, like sometimes I got so much hatred that I just had to let a lot of it just roll off my shoulder and not worry about it and continue to go ahead and put in the work. She gotta do the same thing, fam. But thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Charles Laney says you appreciate my honest feedback. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate, man, that means a lot to me, man. That really does mean a lot to me. Because, I mean, I put in the time, I put in the effort, I know what I'm talking about, and I appreciate people who recognize that I know this shit. Sadly, everybody wants to know everything, but they don't put in the time or the effort to know it, and they get tired. But it is what it is. I appreciate y'all. I'm about you. Got more work to do. Y'all be good.